Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of Cruise Café, the movie review, your number one spot where we break down movies, discuss about the characterization, the plot, the storyline, and of course, the lessons that comes with them. My name is Ife, from the I to the F to the E, Ife, and you can as well call me Ife Olua. And I have my beautiful ladies in the studio.
Hello, Ife Olua.
Hi, how are you doing today?
Good, thank you.
Yeah, I hope.
How you doing?
Fine, you look sharp.
Thank you.
Ready
too.
for today.
She's ready for the buzz.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah. So without further ado, we are diving into the movies for today. We have two movies lined up for today. The first on our list is the movie The Waiter. This movie is it was produced by Ayomakun, our very own AY comedian, and we have lots of stars in that movie. We have the likes of Buchi Franklin, Shine Roseman, RMD, and the people that struck the one that caught my attention was the likes of Senator Dino Melaye.
Yeah, I was so surprised.
I was so surprised.
Whoa, you actually agreed to this.
Exactly.
Because
it was like I was seeing him on social media. It was like I was watching him on my phone. And the likes of Obi Kubana also.
Obi Kubana?
Yes, Obi Kubana was there. And it made me think, like, how did AY get these people to be
there were
on
a lot
set?
of star actors in the
Exactly,
movie.
lots and lots of
Regina
star actors.
Daniels, Shafi,
Belo and the
RMD.
likes, yes. So this movie is a mix of laughter, suspense, and real life issues like poverty, corruption, and hustle. Struggle to hustle, hustle and all of that. So without further ado, yes, let's dive into the discussion. What was your reaction like when you saw the title, The Waiter? Like, what was in your head when you saw the title? And when you watched the movie, did it match up to your expectation of the movie?
You should go first. I think you should go first.
I would go first.
Yeah.
When I saw the title, I thought it was just going to be a basic comedy movie because AY is basically the lead role.
Yeah.
So when it started diving into the whole action part, I was like, okay. And I saw Butcher Franklin.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. And the beginning when AY sort of like fought some guys inside the car, I was like, eh. And the car blew up behind him and it was walking in slow motion. Like it felt like I was watching a Bollywood movie.
She's going down there.
Yeah, like a Nigerian action.
So I thought it was
movie.
going to be a basic comedy, just a comedy movie, but I was actually wowed at the end. At the end of the day, Chubuchi's acting.
Yeah.
That guy is such a fan. I feel like he's not getting his flowers in Nollywood.
Should we pluck out the garden and give
I
it to
think
him?
I swear to God, he's so good.
He's that actor.
He's so immersive. His acting is wow.
Okay, so to me, when I saw the movie, I was very impressed. That movie is very rich.
Yeah.
From the beginning to the end,
To
it
the
shows
end,
how
detailing.
much was put into the movie and how much should be yielded out from that movie.
Yes.
AY is somebody of substance in society, so I think that's why I was able to pull up people from all phases of life and put them into this production. And honestly, I was very impressed with the choice of characters. Like, this is one of the movies that characters didn't waste. Like, there was no character that overshadowed another
Yes.
person. Everybody had their own.
Are you
role.
sure?
On the contrary,
Yeah,
I actually
sure.
feel like, although AY is the main character, I actually feel like, sorry to say, that
shouldn't
his
have been.
character was irrelevant.
Relevant.
But the movie was supposed to be
Irrelevant.
centered around him. He was the
I
waiter.
know, because it actually felt like the movie was about Butchie Franklin more than AY. And AY, because like anytime this whole serious action is going on, like they would just, it seems like anytime
Okay, like there's a switch upon from
switching
like.
turn, like it's so contrasting that I'm like, ugh.
I don't think, to me, I don't think it was contrasting. I think they just had to make it a two
But
different
it didn't
phases.
marinate the way it was supposed to.
Okay, maybe it didn't marinate, but I think they were trying to make it seem like, Tony, that's Butchie Franklin in the movie, he was trying to portray the fact that like the poverty alleviation schemes were not like being put in place.
And I like
and
that
Akbos is also a poor guy. So usually you would think Akbos is supposed to support him. I like that they made it different, that he wasn't supposed to support him because he's also poor. Do you understand? Like there was a difference in breach of whatever that was happening in that movie. So I don't think it was contrasting. I think they synced at some points and
I just
It
feel
weighed
like
balance. The balance weighed. I want to speak. It balanced basically.
It balanced.
So there was like a poor man that didn't mind remaining poor as far as he was doing the right thing, and there was a poor man that was trying to get out of that breakthrough from that whole poor cycle and all of that. So I don't think
that's true.
Yeah.
So-
Speaking of the poverty alleviation scheme, the terrorist, or should we call him a good terrorist? Was he a good terrorist or just a bad
because his manner
terrorist?
of approach towards the I watched this
But
movie
how
with
else
my
would they
friend.
have approached?
I feel like that is not in your power to do because you cannot survive it. You cannot
Real
escape
change
from
comes
it.
with revolution.
It comes with revolution, but you don't come for revolution in that manner. Look at it from a
Else.
political point of view. Like, he couldn't have escaped it. There was no way he would escape it. They will track him down. It might not even be the Nigeria itself. It will be
It
another
got caught
country.
at the end.
Exactly, because like these monies are aligned with other countries. Like we have the International Monetary Funds giving them money to like improve this poverty thingy. So everybody is attached to it. It might not just be only Nigeria. It could be like
Nigeria.
international. So it cannot. It
And
couldn't
the
have
people
been
he
able
sent
to.
the money to.
Yes,
send,
I was
they
going to.
might
I was
even-
going to
Except that
sorry
I don't see my own
continue.
alert. Maybe now why?
What else?
When Shanks saw the alert and he was changing mouths.
It was this
podcast.
guy, and what's his name? Brain Jotter.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
brain
yeah,
jotter, yes.
He was like, "This is wrong."
while watching the movie and people's phone were just ringing,
Beeping.
buzzing and all of that.
Like you're waiting for your own to enter.
my phone buzzed actually. Like I was like, oh maybe.
Maybe.
So now speaking of that alleviation scheme, I mean the funds that was directly sent to people.
Yeah.
Do you think it's something that can work in Nigeria?
I feel like it's something they can do. There's money for poverty alleviation scheme. Like there's money that is allocated to every state government every month, maybe
every
for low SMEs and stuff like that. But this money is going into the pocket of one person or two persons.
Yeah.
So poverty alleviation scheme is in the budget that they pass through, like the whole House of Assembly and all. But it is never brought to realization.
Yeah.
So it's actually in place. There are budgets for it, but we do not just see it.
Yeah, have
it's obvious
access.
they don't want everybody cannot be rich, so they will make sure they leverage the money, and it is Nigeria, like Fal said. See how we living now.
So what scene or whose role went off for you?
Went off,
Yes.
like
I already
positively.
said it. Once went off.
Negatively.
Oh, okay.
That was AY's role. Akpos. I didn't feel it.
Why?
It was not because I just felt that the comedy was forced. Like although I know he's a comedian, but it just didn't sink to me. Yeah.
But thinking about this thing, let's think about it like realistically. Let's just imagine something like this happens real life, and then this is hostage.
Yes.
We're
Yeah.
held hostage, and then you are bringing comedy. Somebody cracks a joke beside you. What do you do next?
I don't know. The person that
I would just feel like the person is insensitive. Or maybe I would think that the person, probably that's the way the person deals with stress. There are some people like that.
Yeah,
that
they just
whenever
tend
they
to,
just
like,
make a
break
joke
through.
about it. So I would just...
because look at Remy. Remy was just trying to be
Remy!
very
I
dramatic
Remy,
about.
yes.
I mean, Talkstar wasn't having it. She was like, "Come on, people are in there," and it's like it was just worried about his English. The labyrinth, like I was like, okay, I like that. Like that's what I'm saying. Like the characters were well used. I don't see Remy to be that kind of an actor. I just like that it diversed and he diverged into it. I was excited to see somebody like Toke Makiwa to be part of the hostages or Toke Makiwa acting Sharon Roseman's character. But I just like that they didn't make it so much predictable. They just switched it upon us. I'm like,
But
don't let
Sharon
people-
Roseman killed her role.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't
And
let
that
us.
chemistry with
Yeah,
was...
I think that was where the old chemistry started from, even before
Yeah.
this movie To Kill a Monkey.
Yeah.
So I feel like they allowed everybody play separate roles that we had on our way. Another person that I think
Chimba.
wasn't utilized is Real Warrior Picking.
Yeah.
She was just like in
It
the
was just maybe like
introductory
two scenes.
Yeah, but I liked the use of characters. Like everybody there were vital use.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right. In all of this, how would you rate the movie? What rating are you going to give the characterization, the plot, the everything about the movie?
Okay, for the characterization, I'll give it a solid 10. Well put to use, well placed characters. But for the plot overview, I'm not a writer, but I'll give it a 7. There was just something that didn't level about the movie. But the movie generally is a very great movie. Yeah.
Okay.
For the characterization too, I would give it a solid 10. They really executed it real well.
The role.
And for the plot, I would give it an 8. An 8, yeah, for me.
Okay. So you feel the characters were well
Yes.
managed.
Except from AY though.
I have a problem
What
with
is it?
what
That is supposed to be our lead actor
Well, I should
here,
have given
come
it
on.
9 because of that. It just escaped my mind.
Okay.
9.
Okay.
I changed my words.
Okay, all right. So yes, if you've not watched the movie, please do well to go and watch it. It's streaming on Netflix right about now. And moving on to the next one on our list, we have the movie Scars. This is a Yoruba movie produced by Debbie Shokoya, and it's streaming live on YouTube on Debbie's TV. Yeah, on Debbie's TV. So this movie is about mental abuse, physical abuse. A woman who is being abused by her husband every single day. This movie is a lot. I don't know. Did you guys cry while watching the movie?
I just feel like the movie just scares me about marriage generally. I'm just going to be very honest, because why?
Exactly.
Yeah, and
Why would you love me to the point of wanting to harm me so bad? Because like this girl came from a lineage of like abuse first from her father.
From her father and
that
the
made her
mother.
feel like it would
Exactly.
protect her.
You were supposed to be my protector in this movie,
Exactly.
but you were just like the opposite of what is being said. Like you really came. You wanted to just go finish my plan on earth as a person.
Sorry, but do you know one thing about this movie? This movie made me realize parenting is not just about, I know how to control, I know how to do this, I know how to do that. It's made me, change a mindset, have another mindset about raising a child. Like, you don't have the girl, the main character herself, she brought like while she was young, she's always getting third position or either second, but her parents are still going to blame her for not getting first because other people that had first, they did not have twins.
Exactly. Typical Nigerian.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Typical Nigerian parent. So this movie is just a lot. Let me just give it to you guys.
And the movie also made me scared about how people can change.
Exactly.
Like, it's just so scary the way someone can just make you feel like, you're protected, I'll always be there for you, and they just change their face. Like, that stuff is just so traumatic. And it really scares me about marriage. Like, that's the fundamental thing that scares me about marriage is change. Is how people change.
It's really change.
And change is constant.
Exactly.
Yeah,
We're going to say that.
and that's what scares me the most, because people change. Like, what if you don't love me anymore? What if you don't? Oh my God, no.
I mean, I just feel like in marriage or even in relationships, when you get overwhelmed, maybe with your partner's character, or there's something you think that is tripping off and you are like, you've had it up, it's better you just communicate. Clarity is everything.
Yeah, instead of
not that
being
you would
passive
tell me 1
aggressive.
minute that you got me and the next minute you're throwing me under the bus. Like,
For the same thing you
this
said you
is
got
me coming
about.
from a trauma lineage. Like, I don't even think I've healed from the past things that happened, and now you're doing it to me again.
Yeah.
So how was I supposed to like heal from this? And the movie just showed how resilient she was. She was very strong because
Do you feel
common
so
person like me, I for don't
strong?
I feel like she was just trying to, enjoy in the sufferness and be like, it go better. But bro, there was no sign of it go better. But when we are the ones in situations, we don't see red flag, or when we see red flag, we try to like tone it with another color. But people outside, and she had great friends that were, trying to support her in any decision she was ready to take at that time. But it will take a while for her to like come out of her comfort zone and say, you know what, I'm actually done with this for real, and I don't think I want to do it. And the movie just kind of like turned off my mood. Like, I was just feeling somehow like,
Why not?
it's even like relationship. Let's even be realistic. I mean, when a guy is talking to you, maybe the old talking stage phase, it can be all connecting and
Sweet,
I'm available.
emotional
You can always reach out to me.
intelligence.
And then you guys are like 3 months in, then some butterflies start dying. Like, before you know it.
One by one.
So do you understand? So imagine that in a relationship that you don't even know where it was going to lead to. Then think about marriage. Marriage to some people is a lifetime thing. They really want to do for better, for worse. Why not just think about for better, for better? And when you're actually like tapped out, take a walk, take a bow, and just go out of it. I mean, that's like my short expression about that movie. That movie was very great. I liked the script. Like, it was so intentional.
And this movie is actually a real life story.
Yeah,
So it's
that
inspired by
was-
real life. Do you think the movie was exaggerated or it's actually
I don't think it was
depicting
exaggerated. I feel like it's because we don't know a lot of maybe familiar people, but people actually go through these things.
stuff
Like
this, yeah.
it happens in
exactly
real life.
going through that stuff. Do you think people are scared? Because we have a lot of people going through a lot in marriage right now at the moment. We have some people that have divorced and all of that, but some people that are still in that marriage and experiencing domestic violence every single day, and they don't want to tap out of the relationship because of what the society is going to say.
Okay,
Yeah, that's.
but what if I die?
biggest
Would
fear.
society actually bring me back
And
to
they'll,
life?
they'll, they'll appraise you. They'll appraise you for enduring.
I don't think you should be
Strong
resilient in a very toxic. If you are being if you're in a toxic friendship, a toxic relationship, you shouldn't be resilient. This is not showing you to be like one of God's strongest soldiers. Take a bow and leave. Like, I mean, it might cause a lot of them say, but bro, over time you get over it. You'll be happy you didn't get stuck up in that. That's what I'm saying. Like, some people just want to be there, like, for better, for worse. Why must I be there for you or worse? Why do you have to just like that movie was just messing with my head? And I was so mad.
Let's take a look at this thing.
Okay.
This girl, right from small, she did not experience love from her parents.
Exactly.
That's why some people say, "Oh, there is love at home. There's love at home." She was not loved at home.
Exactly.
Or maybe they loved that a little, and maybe
It
they
was not
were
just
not
shown,
showing
there was no effort
it.
shown, yes.
So she felt like, "Oh, this is the only person that has loved me," and she was like, "Oh, because her parents already predicted that this marriage is not going to work. They already warned her about that marriage, that it was not going to work. So she wanted to prove them wrong that 10 years and still counting. This is going to work." So that was why she was in that marriage. In that kind of situation, if she was maybe someone close to you, what would you advise her?
You have to leave the relationship. Even relationship level, if my friends are already telling me how maybe your partner doesn't even have to be physically abusive before you know that you should actually go.
emotional.
Do you understand? Like, even in friendship, and my friend is telling me that, my boyfriend, and I'm like, guy, you are loved. Even if you're loved, that to me, I love you, that go away. Like, do you understand? Like, you don't have to suffer to prove a point. That's one thing that nobody should do. So I think that's where that don't understand the girlfriend is coined that from. Don't suffer to prove a point, honestly. Like, let anybody say what they want to say. You are the one in that shoes. Now you know where they pinch you for legs. So I don't think you should actually stay because
just to prove a point.
Up is going to say that me as a friend, your husband will even know that I don't like him anymore.
Yeah.
Because I will express it. I will tell you straight up that you are not doing right, and my friend deserves someone way better than you. She's even way better of a
But what if she's not covering up? Like in the movie, she was covering up to her friend that my boyfriend, my husband bought
that I've
me
actually
this.
found out. I would actually talk about it. Like, you can't see me, I'm even angry already. You cannot remain there. You have to take a bow and leave. Like, what kind of toxic space is that? Because at some point it's eating you up, and to start eating me up as your friend because you are complaining to me all the time, and I might not be able to. Some people can be very dramatic, explaining maybe you that you're in a relationship, you're telling your single friend this is your way of boyfriend is doing to you, and your single friend is advising you. Now look at them like you ain't get a relationship. But people don't get to see it from a different POV. Like, some people would rather stay alone than being with somebody
Exactly.
that movie, talking about it is giving me like nostalgic scenes about my friends that have gone through some
things like
emotional and physical abuse, like even while in university, and it's triggering to my head. Do you understand? So I'm now thinking about it in marriage. Do you really want to stick with somebody that would actually eat you? It will tell you sorry today, but you fucking do it again and again and again. Do you understand? It doesn't end there. Like, it continues, and
So being the movie being a Yoruba movie, do you think it's something that's really touched, like it spotlighted things that are happening in the society, like something new, or do you think it's repetitive, like a story that has been going on and on and on? Like,
I feel like if it was like a English, sorry for continuing. If it was like a normal English Nollywood movie, it would thrive way better. But being a Yoruba movie, I'm not trying to stereotype it. It's limited to like a certain view. There are some people that they don't even want to watch Yoruba movies for a scratch. Do you understand? So I feel like it would limit a thing. If it was rebranded and we have the likes of the popular Nollywood face, make it say first go take that role. Understanding what it says. You understand? You see the movie will trend on Prime, to go on Netflix, to go on YouTube. Do you understand? But being a Yoruba movie, I think it was limited. It had more potentials. It's a great story to be. You understand?
So what would you rate the movie? Like the characterization, I mean the main character and the other characters.
So I would rate it 7/10. I didn't like the video quality. The quality was off, and I would just rate it for 7 because of the message. Like, the message
Like
Yes.
you spoke my mind. I mean, like for a 2025,
I like
I was expecting a high quality production
Yeah.
movie. It was
They should work on
looking,
that.
it was looking kind of crisp. It wasn't giving what it should be
Doesn't sleep,
giving. But like generally, I think I'll give the movie a 7 because of the. It reminded me of something, and then the script was well executed. But maybe the characters they could have done better, in my opinion. But the movie is actually great for a Yoruba movie and for a YouTube movie. It had its
Yeah.
points, yes.
Yes. 7/10 also.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That's fantastic.
How about you?
You want my opinion?
Yes.
Does it matter?
It counts.
Well, I'd give the movie a 8/10.
Are you trying to outshine us or why?
Yes.
Which one is the plus
What is the
one?
plus-
I like the fact that it's actually spotlighted, things that are happening in marriage and all of that, and people, wanting or listening to what the society is going to say instead of, thinking about their personal mental health and all of that.
well-being.
So you should actually prioritize your mental health. If you are in situations like this, please, I beg. It's not until they kill you and
Except
they
you
say,
don't have me as a
"Ati
friend,
bae,
sha."
yeah, really. Don't wait till that time.
And I liked sorry
Talk to
for cutting, like
somebody.
the movie created awareness about like people you can reach out to in
Yes,
situations like this.
yes,
I really do
yes.
hope that people take it to like real
Exactly.
actualization
Reach
and
out
real-
to people, talk to someone. Do not be don't close up. Open up to
There are even
somebody, even if
government
it's just
agencies
one.
for it.
Yes, even
Yeah,
if it's just
NGOs, yes.
one person, just talk to that person and let them advise you. If you don't know what to do, please, stop domestic violence. If you're a man and you're beating woman, stop it. It's not
Jail
good.
time.
You will not make heaven.
They go beat your sister too.
Yeah, exactly.
Come
Go
on.
with your sister too. Or your
All right.
nephew, yeah.
I think that's all for today.
Yes.
We reviewed the movie The Waiter,
Waiter.
which was produced
And-
by Ayomakun, and
Yeah.
the movie Scars, that was produced by Debbie Shokoya and showing on Debbie Shokoya TV on YouTube. I think that's all for today.
Yeah.
Catch us next time, same time,
Bye,
next
guys.
week. Bye.